Yeah, I should have known I was gonna fuck around and get to this, man. Even though it's not certain albums y'all be wanting me to talk about, but this one I definitely had to talk about, seeing how it's been 4 years since Chief Keef debut and about a year since Durk. You know what I mean? And either way you go, these are the only two Chicago artists that put out an official debut album that hit stores that I know of. You know what I mean? But of course, you know what I mean, the OTF and GB movement, these two started off. But basically, you know what I mean, with their debut albums, after so many times of listening to them, I said that so wrong, but after so many listens and playbacks, they even. And I remember when I did do the Lil Durk album review, that was then, you know, it's a year later. I did say that Sosa is a street classic, which it is, but I feel in music, as far as the quality, they're even. I think Chief Keef has more of a commercial appeal, and Lil Durk has more of a street appeal. You know what I mean? That's just what I figure. And after listening to both albums, you know, Chief Keef with the standard was 12. With Lil Durk, I added the deluxe version, which makes it 12. And, you know, they both got a solid 8 records that I like out of the 12 on both projects. You know what I mean? That's just keeping it 100. Um, should I go through the songs? Yeah, fuck it. I'll just go through them. From 1 and 12 on each albums. Love Sosa and 500 Homicides is even. I take Amber Alert over Hallelujah. I'll take I Don't Like over Like Me. I take No Tomorrow over Lord Don't Make Me Do It. I'll take Don't Judge Me over Hate Being Sober. I just think the hook was dope in Chief Keef verse. KK and Tryna to me is even. I take Higher over Laughing to the Bank. That shit was annoying. I take Diamonds over Resume. Ballin' and What Your Life Like to me is even. Two different songs, but at the same time, to me, they both got good quality to them. Ballin' and What Your Life Like to me is even. Understand Me, I'll take that over Why Me. 300 in Ghetto is even, and I'll take Remember My Name over Finally Rich. So that's basically going song for song. And as you see, I enjoy, you know, at least going back to listening to the projects. I did this like a week ago. They have 8 solid records that, you know what I mean, off each album that are, you know, it's kind of cohesive in a way. And then they got, you know, filler tracks and shit. When you really break down the album, you know, years later, it makes sense. But seeing how I could have waited to do Dirk joint probably like next year, I was like, fuck it, let me just get out the way. Because, I mean, it ain't like they spitting some Lupe type Nas, you know, Rakim type shit. It's just basic street shit. And it shows the times of 2012 when the drill movement was really, really thriving. And look how long it took for Dirk to actually get his buzz up, to actually, you know what I mean, deliver a debut album, where it seemed like Keef, you know, had the attention on him, got signed, and basically didn't think we'd get an album from him. And we debated if it'd even be good, and it became a hood classic. Whereas Lil Durk had to really, really find his niche, find his sound, and deliver a body of work, which he did. But we all felt like because of the label he signed with and the people around him, he kind of went with an alternate route, other than the drill shit. And I think in the end, Chief Keef sold more records, I do believe. I think his album went gold. I don't really know about Dirk. You know what I mean? If y'all know, put it in the comment section. But at the end of the day, you know, it's just 2 different albums, you know, 2 different, you know, appeals. You know, they both like street artists, if you want to call them that. But I just feel like with Chief Keef, the anthems, the melodies, and the hooks he had, that's more commercial. And, you know, Dirk tried it with the Jeremiah record, but it didn't really take, you know, my personal opinion. And the Higher record. But at the end of the day, man, they both got a solid 8 records on each of their albums, whether you listen to the standard or deluxe. That's what I think. Y'all let me know what y'all think. You know, next album debate, who knows? 1.